So the camera angle, so we're going to try something new. GoPro has basically just updated their beta for using their GoPro cameras as a webcam. So I'm going to see how this works, because obviously this big wide angle means that my head shouldn't get chopped off when I go from the ground or to standing, and change the angle, and it should make the recording a little bit nicer for anyone doing it at a later date. But it's in beta format, so if it goes, we'll just switch back to the webcam. Clusters. So let's get burpees out of the way quick. So we'll do, I think I've found a few exercises we've not done for a while. So I'm going to do the agility burpee. So that is hitting the deck, down, out, up, and then 4 agility. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just going out, in 4 times, back down to the ground. Our exercise then is going to be a low squat hold for 3 seconds. So a little bit of pinch and some from last week. So I'm going to hold the squat for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Either take a step forward, carry on the hold, and then take a step back, or do the 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and explode, and then catch it. So I'm definitely needing to warm up my crunches before my quads before that one. Station 3, bike crunches 6, Russian twist 6. So bike crunches 1, 2, 3. Make it a little bit harder. The leg that's not being moved towards, lift it in the air. So the left leg there for me, and the other one. So 5, 6, and then come up, Russian twist. 1, 2. Again, same thing to make it harder. Legs in the air for both those will make it a little bit harder. Back down. So 6 and 6. So that will be your first cluster. Number 2 starts off with, cluster 2 starts off with 4 frog squats and then 8 jugglers. So frog squats, if there's no jump involved, chest is still staying tall. Reach down, hands don't come higher than the knees. 2, with a jump, still the hands won't come higher than the knees. The biggest thing to be conscious of, because there's not going to be someone telling you if your form is a little bit off, is that, or that with the upper back being rounded. So try to pick a spot that is higher than your normal headline when you're standing, and look at that. So for me, it would just be the ceiling of the balcony. So I look up there, and naturally, my chest is going to stay tall. If I look down, as I get tired, I'm going to start to round up my chest. And then no weight is being taken on board today, but if you were using a weight and you have those bad habits, you're going to feel it through the lower back. So even without weight, it may just start to upset anything to us. It's a good thing to get good habits. So it's 4 frog squats into 8 jugglers. So 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stepping jugglers, 7, 8, if you need to change it from jumping. Okay, then that's a little bit that's a little bit nuts. So I'm going to hit the deck and go into a back wing sit up. So all the way back down, legs on the ground, come up, hands together, and at the top of the sit up, open up as wide as you can. So really through your shoulder blade squeezing. So from your angle, up, and then squeeze down, up, squeeze down, and be as controlled as you can on the going down portion. A lot of people with not just sit-ups and abdominal exercises, but in general, they'll kind of go quite quickly, where gravity is doing a lot of the movement. So if you come up fast, that's absolutely great. And if you come down a little bit slow, just resist it a little bit. We've got 45 seconds in the exercises, 40 seconds, sorry, in the exercises. So you've got the time to come up fast and come down slow. You're not going to run out of time. It's not like Friday's workout where it's getting done before 30 seconds runs out. You'll just give a little bit more tension on the muscle. So it's the same sort of thing as someone doing bicep curls, like that. Come up quick, but come down slow. You'll get 2 speeds on the weight. Unless obviously it's me specifying, saying, let's just ramp it out and finish it. But if you can, a little bit slow on the negative. And then we're going to go into jumping jacks for 4, seal jacks for 4. So we got that 1, 2, or 3, 4, step in, and then seal, 2, or again, step in. So with the seal, try to keep the arms as long as you can. I know I kind of hold back a little bit. I'm always just worried about breaking my thumb on this bit of wall here, but arms as long as you can. 4, straight into the 4. So it's going to be a quick transition. There won't need to be much time. It's going to be how quickly can you maintain that pace as you start to get tired. Again, another one from last week, starting off cluster 3, the plank jack into a knee tap. So This one, I feel like doing it live in the park and doing it here a couple of times, everyone got into a good kind of feel for it. So we go plank, jack, knee tap, jack, knee tap. If you want to make that a little bit harder, make it a foot tap as well. So if you're going out, foot tap, and if you need to be careful with it, step, step, and then lift. So take your time with the jumps taken away, get the stepping one going instead. 8 high knees into a opposite foot touch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 opposite foot touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 opposite foot touch. And then the last one, a lat stretch to an alternating step forward. So not step through, step forward. So on our hands and knees, lat stretch. I'm going to come forward. I'm going to take my left hand away as I put my left foot there, and then just drop my right hip down. Nice big stretch, and then back. So it's a little bit of mobility coming towards the end, a little bit of stretching with that hip, but we're getting a good amount of work because the quads are completely flexed. Coming forward, stretch the hip, and then we also get this benefit of stretching the lat. If you need to, drop the knees down to do the lat stretch. You will find that the intensity of the exercise does drop quite a bit, but we're at cluster 3, so I won't hold it against you if you do need to kind of drop to that. I will probably drop to it a little bit as well. And then some kind of finisher, shall we say. All right, so let's get everybody warm. Everything good? We're recording. Ready. Fitbits. Get them going. Moving the body. I feel like I'm so far away because of the wide angle lens that I can barely see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go 5 seconds, fast feet. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And 10 seconds, you know the deal. We're gonna bring the knees a little bit higher, get the hip flexors to work, get the abs to work, and give our abs a little bit, sorry, our arms a little bit of movement as well for 10. 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll take it through regular old jumping jacks or stepping jacks for 15. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, halfway, 9, 10 full range, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Now, since we've got the wider angle, we can try some other exercises. So hands straight overhead, try big circles with the arms overhead. There's going to be just a movement from the shoulder. Again, think about how much those shoulders, how many movements those shoulders can do. Change direction. Just feel that nice, kind of like gentle in that socket, going through those ranges. 3, 2, 1. Little fingers far away from each other, or thumb to thumb. Reach over, across, bring it in. Go the other way. Change the hand direction. So the hand is always over my head. The palm is facing towards you. The hand is always beneath my belly button. The palm faces towards me. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go for a knee grab, roll the ankle, step into the lunge, hands overhead. So refresh the knee grab, ankle roll, step, lunge, hands overhead, push back. So don't worry if you need to, one hand on the wall to get the balance, to give you more time to roll the ankle, strike forward, toes facing you, lunge overhead. And don't sell yourself short on the knee grab. So the knee grab is to just give yourself a bit of a stretch to the glute. And if you don't feel it, no worries. But if you're like me, just sat on the bike cycling around the city, glutes do tend to get a little bit sore and tight. Last one. 3, 2, 1. From here, legs quite wide. Probably know what's coming. Hands, selfish position. Right to left. Left to right. Ooh. Hamstring tie. So, Jesus. I was like, I might go for a run today. I don't know now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentle rotation. So starting off with the normal hands out in front. Open up. come back, making sure to keep the other hand nice and steady. And we're going to transition this into hands just hovering out, and then slightly quicker, slightly more engaging into the torso, just gentle rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that into the hip circles. So hands, I just put them on my torso, keep them out of the way. And all the way through, go one way. We can just keep going the same way. Or most of the time it's going to be kind of like as you're leaning forward to one side, you might feel that's the most kind of tight and tender. 3, 2, 1, and we'll go all the way up from my ankles there next. So ankle open up, knee down to the toes, that straight line. Put a little bit of weight through it, so it can be quite easy to get complacent with this. See if you can still find a point. Yeah, there you get a good stretch on it. So you see I've got to put a little bit more weight now to get that stretch. Kind of looks like the front cover of a Michael Jackson album, just like if I had both feet in that position. 3, 2, 1, knees. So big circles. And again, so if you need to, you can even support the knee. If you're just a little bit more careful about it, give it a little bit more heat. Change direction. Keep the foot flat. Take it to its nice full range with that foot flat on the ground. So the auto detection changed. Like the auto detection on my watch is terrible. It's like workout finished. I wish watch. I wish. 3, 2, 1. Change direction. And 3, 2, 1. So we already did the hips. We're just going to go for our head, looking up, looking down, looking left, looking right, fold left, fold right, up, down, look, fold, fold. Just making sure, don't rush it, even if you don't do as many as me, because you're just holding the stretch a little bit longer. So that for me is where I really get that good. Oh yeah. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, guys, get your drinks, get your towel, get your kick-ass spirit going. First one, so we got the agility burpee, 4 + 1. So we do 4 agilities, 1 burpee. Take it steady, take it steady. This is going to come out pretty intense if we go too quick. 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my burpee. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. So first 10 seconds gone. Way over 10 seconds now. 25 seconds left. Trying to give you. I know it's a long time still to the finish. It's like wait 10 minutes, 25 seconds, but it's just so you get an idea of your pace. Can you maintain this? 15 seconds left, or did you come out too quickly? So I'm not always going to tell you, hey, look, you've done 3 seconds, 37 seconds to go. It's just that first one. It can be quite helpful to know if you come out too quick or if your energy is good. 3, 2, 1. So we've got low squat hold. This should be for some of you. Third one doing this one now because we did it twice. We did it once in live, once in boot camp. This should be the 3rd time. Actually, my only 2nd time because I don't have to do the exercises in boot camp. So we'll see. 3, 2, 1. So squat hold. Count seconds. 1, 2, 3. Move forward. Go explode out. 1, 2, 3. Now this one is a tricky one because the muscle is neither getting longer and it's not getting shorter as well. So it's in that static contraction like a plank. 2, 3. 4. 15 seconds left. 11, 10. Good. I don't know why I'm counting. I can see the clock. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, so we've got bike crunches for 6, Russian twist for 6. So take a lie down. That does look better. I can actually kind of see it. I think it's a little bit darker than it should be, but if you guys can see me, that's the main thing. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back down. 1, 2, legs on the ground to make it a bit easier for both those moves. That's 20 seconds down, 20 to go. 4, 5, 6. So see, I started with both legs in the air. It's only the first round, so I'm not going to get crazy. Just make sure I've got the pace. Feel the abs are working. Still maybe feeling like I'm warming up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. And that's 1 time through. So agility burpees. I do like the cluster format just because, oh, 1 round already. Okay, 4 plus 1. 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this one is, I find hard. If I try to get too quick here, my feet just start going all over the place. So, get a pace, you can be consistent. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be thankful it's not a scorching hot day today. The rain yesterday kind of cooled us down. So this is this is a perfect time to train. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat. This is the worst one. This is the worst one, the burpees for me. I could be alone in that opinion, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Okay, take a lie back. So we get to those 2 rounds and we're rewarded with an ab round. Not always the case. Not every ab round feels like a reward, but at least it's not Widowmakers. 3, 2, 1. Widowmakers for me, I think. Probably one of my least favorite. Yeah. And up. 1. Which probably means I need to do more of them. 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're almost at the halfway. Not quite. 22, 21, halfway. 5, 6. So like I said, last round, my legs were coming into the ground after 1 set. Now I'm feeling pretty good to keep the legs off the ground, warmed up properly. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Okay. 1 last time for this cluster. So the agility burpee. We've got 2 under our belt, 1 to go. Agility burpees. 4 plus 1. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't need to go super wide here. Just try to be quick with the feet. Accurate with your landing. And then transition quick. 15 seconds left. 2, 3, 4, 7 seconds. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right, squat holds. Let's get rid of it. Let's get this damn exercise out of the way. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. 15 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 seconds. Oh, I can't. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 20 seconds. Don't know how these 20 seconds rest. They're the longest, but they still feel so short today. Bike, Russian, cluster 1. Finito. 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 3. Halfway. 3. 4, 5, 6. 10 seconds left. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 40 seconds. This is gonna go quick. What do we need to do? We need to stretch. So we just grab some water. We need to just walk around. Frog squats for 4 reps. Jugglers for 8. Bat wing sit up. Jumping jacks 4. Steel jacks 4. So personally for me, I think it's gonna be the frog to the juggler, which is gonna be my least favorite. 30 seconds done. Last 10 seconds of rest. So 4 frogs. Remember, you can jump, or we can do them no jump, but hands try not to go higher than the knee. Look up. 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now if I have to jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Remember, if you lean forward on the jugglers, you don't need to lift the legs as high. If the legs get heavy. 8 seconds. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 3, 2, 1. Bat wing. Bat wing. Now, if it's a little bit too intense, slip the feet underneath the couch so you get a little bit more help to pull your body up. 3, 2, 1. So hands are here in front, at the top. Pop through, close it, back down. Up. 2 speeds. We can come down slow. As you get a bit more comfortable with the technique, that's when you come up fast. But your hands are in front of you. So your hands aren't swinging you up. So you see it from here, that's just controlled pull. Rather than me swinging and just reaping the benefits of my arms momentum. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks for 4. Steel jacks for 4. So yeah, nice and long with the arms. You haven't got to worry about a wall that's too close to you. Brace your abs every time you land. For the jump, for the seal. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to seal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, full range. 3. I can't even cheat now because you can see my arms with the wide angle lens. They don't disappear out of frame overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halfway. 4. 1, 2. You step in the same thing. It's just that out to the side, but the arms still doing that also important job of full range. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. One time through. So frog, jugglers, 4 and 8. So second set coming into it, we don't get as much rest as we did from cluster one coming into this exercise for the first time. We did a more aerobic one now as opposed to finishing cluster one. So get ready, 4 and 8, 3, 2, 1. Looking up, 3, 4, 4, 5. Look up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aye, let's go now. 4, 6, 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 seconds, you got this. 2, 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back wing. No. Camera still on, good. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you want, if it's not feeling too intense, this move, come down halfway so your abs work as a break. Rather than going all the way down and you resting on your next rep, come down halfway so you still get a good amount of range, but then you have to try to pull yourself up, really beat against gravity. And don't sacrifice here, that opening up as wide as you can. Make your elbows get as far away from each other as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal jacks 4, jumping jacks 4. Okay. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2, 4. Transition. 1, 2. Break sharps as you land. 4, 1. Tense up when the legs go wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're positioning the arms there. Don't just let them soaring up. That might start to hurt this shoulder joint. Lift them and put them in that position. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ready. Frog squats. Jugglers last time. You're over halfway of the whole workout. Closer to the finish line. Whew. Chest up for the frog. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're back in. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. No jumping. Looking just like this. So it's still quick. 1, 2, 4. 15 seconds left. 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Bat wing for the last time. So again, halfway, hands out in front. 3, 2, 1. Down halfway to make it a little bit more intense. Really open up at the top. Elbows as far away as possible. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. That's 20. Yeah. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, steel jack, jumper jack. Let's give it across the two. Ay, ay, ay. Almost there. Almost to the second one. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Brace your abs. 2, 3, 4. Transition. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Remember, tense your abs. Lift your arms. So just let them swing when you're doing the jumping jack. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's half time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single seconds. 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time. So I didn't get a chance to count you in on that one. I was just okay, 2 down. So you've got the plank jack to the knee tap. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. 8 high knees to 1 opposite foot tap. And then the lat stretch to the alternating step through. So plank jacks on the ground. And if you want, if you feel your hands are going to slip around, grab a towel just to keep it a little bit more stable. Knee touch is going to be easier. 3, 2, 1. And boom. 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 Yeah. If the jump is too much, get rid of it and make it a step. Want to push yourself, reach for the foot. Yeah. 10 seconds left. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right. So there we go. All right, cool. I couldn't see anyone else on the thing. 8 high knees, do 1 opposite foot tap. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down, foot tap with the opposite hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your time, get your balance. Try to really lengthen your leg out to get that balance. But then be quick in the higher knees. Don't worry if you can't do a little bit more. I'm not really counting here. I'm going by feel now. So it's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. 10 seconds left. Yeah. 7, 8, 3, 2, 1. All right, lat stretch. Ready. 7 seconds. So I'm going to do the first couple slow. So knees off the ground, lat stretch, step. Get rid of that hand where the leg is now placed. Drop the opposite hip, lat stretch. So right hand off the ground, but left hip getting a good stretch. Now if you want to make it a little bit more bearable, a lot more bearable actually, bearable, drop the knees for the lat stretch. Yeah. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, plank jack to that knee tap. Second set through. Come on, second set. We've got 2 clusters finished for the day. We've just got to get through this last one twice. 3, 2, and 1. Knees off the ground. Here we go. Now, if you're finding sometimes the knee a little bit too easy, not all the time, but then changing up to the foot is sometimes just too hard. Go knee, knee, foot, foot. So give yourself a little pattern. So Tap the knee, boom. Tap the knee, boom. Now the foot, and now the foot. And then restart. If you focus on that, time is getting away from you. 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. 8 high knees. Opposite foot tap. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7, 6, 7, 8. 8. Bring your arms into the equation. If the arms aren't moving, if they're static, you're going to make it so much harder to generate power with the high knees. And that sounds counterintuitive because now you're moving more body parts, so you need more calories. 3, 2, 1. So it's not a bad thing. Move more body parts, burn more calories. Okay, well, that stretch. There's 4 sets left. Lat stretch, plank jack touch, high knees, lat stretch. 4 sets. Come on, you can see the finish line. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh yeah. 15 seconds left. Closest to the finish line, we think. Yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's do it. Last time through with the plank jacks. Last time through this 3rd cluster. So remember, if you want to make it a little bit of a game and go knee, knee, foot, foot. 3, 2, 1. Knee. So if you're always trying to remember which one you last did, rather than just going on autopilot and going left to right, now if you've got to think left knee, left foot, right foot, your mind is a little bit distracted and the time's going to pass a little bit quicker as you put your attention on something else. Well, that's the theory anyway. I could just be lying. But 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did it work? Were you distracted? Or was it just more pain? Okay. High knee, foot touch. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 6, 7. Drive those arms. Push that leg up long. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Well, I can actually stand closer to the laptop now because I'm still on the screen. This is quite novel. 2, 1. All right. Oh, that stretch. Oh, that stretch, you bastard. Still on screen? Yeah, I'm still on screen. All right. I'll get used to this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3rd round. 3rd cluster. 3rd exercise. Here we go. 25 left. Come on. Come on. Yeah. All right. My knees aren't going down anymore. Yeah. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. Oh. Grab my drink. Grab my timer. Whew. Okay. And
I felt so tired.
yeah, it's the reason Sergio and Karina haven't come in today. They just haven't slept well. They just got tired. I felt really tired. I had a client cancel this morning, and I still slept in longer, and I still feel tired. So the finisher, irregardless, is actually going to be quite a novel. It's a bit of a challenge, but it should be quite a nice challenge. We're going to do a 90-second time. So in fact, if I set this as a timer rather than a stopwatch, because then I'll get the alert. Nope, not 13 minutes. We want 1 minute 30. And then, so we're going to try something called a hollow body hold. That's also a rock. So a hollow body hold. Think of the shape of a banana. This way up. So we're going to try to. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect because our bodies don't actually go that way, but they got the exercise names from somewhere. So make sure I'm not sat on the mic. So the hollow body hold is here. Hollow body hold rock is keep that position and try to rock whilst holding that position. You have to be very, very tense in the abs. If you start to feel your lower back, rest immediately. If it's still there, drop the exercise. If there's something, not that it's pain, but if you feel the exercise is too hard to hold on to, drop the hands from overhead. So bring them here. Sorry, I was touching the mic then. Bring them here or on the temple. So then you can still do the rock a bit like this. I don't know if it's clear to see, but when I'm doing the rock, I am letting my feet touch the ground. So in theory, I'm going to make it harder. Don't let the feet touch the ground. But if I go from there to there, no, I've already done 5 seconds, so I'm counting that. So it's about 1 minute 30 is what we're going to put on the timer. Do it for as long as you can in that 1 minute 30. So in fact, let me start at 1 minute 35 so I can get in position. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold the hollow. So every time I'm here, my feet are actually on the ground. Don't know why I thought 90 seconds was a good idea. Now take it in little sections. So that's 20 seconds gone. Restart, coming back up. So even in your head, if you count the time yourself, if you just give yourself a 10-second in your head, and then I'll let you know where we are. That's 1 minute left to go. And back up. 1. Even if you count your rocks. 2, 3, 4. 45 seconds left. We're halfway. This is like planks, just on steroids, basically. We've done a minute. 30 seconds left. 25. 20. Yeah. Get ready, the final countdown. 12, 11, 10 seconds. No breaks now. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So One of the shorter finishes, if you welcome to yesterday's fun and games, but like Friday's workout,
a pure banana.
mashed banana. Like Friday's workout, sometimes the short stuff is the most intense. So then first stretch. So if you some of the stretches that we didn't get a chance to do yesterday, so just the abs, shoulders back, head is up, and deep breaths. So from here, rock between this position and then into child's pose. So you can hang out in either position as long as you want. Rock from this one into the child's pose. Not forgetting to push the head up. Bring the head down to initiate the move back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now left leg or right leg, do both. Bring it underneath and across. So again, one of the stretches that's just a little bit hard to do if we don't have enough mats at the park, but a really great one. Take your time with it. So if you feel that's enough, stay up there. If you want to try to progress it, come down on the forearms. Feel like you can go a little bit lower as well, because again, we're not at the park, so we've got the space, and it's not multiple people using the same space, so we can just lie on our own floors. Pushing, this is my left leg that's bent and underneath me. If I push my body left, that's where I get a little bit more out of it, if I can, but right now I'm so flat on the ground, I can't actually move it. 3, 2, 1, and come back, change sides. So from there, I'm gonna put my hand to support me, the other leg, downward dog, and then just change it, the opposite side. And again, take your time. So if you want to hang out at the top position, push into it a little bit more, go down forearms, push into it a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so from here, we go to the all fours. And so yeah, nice controlled all fours. So knee underneath the hip on both sides, hands underneath the shoulders to start with. Take one hand, place it on the temple, bring elbow inside a little bit, and then come down, and up, and then down, and then up. So trying to get a little bit of more increased range, sorry, each time you go through it. So if I pause here, just to kind of explain what's going on, we've got our shoulder trying to open up, we've got our lower back trying to give us the rotation to then point our elbow at the ceiling. So if we're really tight in these positions, we're only going to get to there. So if you can, and if that shoulder loosens up, it's even going to be a little bit into the chest, and of course the lower back. Everyone, at some point or another, has probably said, "Oh, my back." Right, hands on the temple. So I know for a fact my left side is nowhere near as good as my right. So, which is weird because it's not going to be coming from the left shoulder then. The restriction I know is coming from the back because my left shoulder allows me to go quite high and point the elbow on the opposite side. But here, it's just a little bit more time to get up to position. 3, 2, 1. Nice, and hands down. From there, we're gonna go cut across ourselves with a child's pose. So that's pretty best. So from there, cut across, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring the hand underneath the shoulder on that side. Cut across, and push the butt back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so let's bring one leg in and off the ground. Up, up even. Can't speak. Move forward, rotate. Whew. And whew. If it's a little bit easy to stretch as well, I've said it a couple of times, but it can be very easy to forget. I'm kneeling on my left side, so I would squeeze my left butt cheek, and that's going to kind of hold the hip in position. Make the stretch a little bit more intense. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Whoa, going. I'm going. I got it. I saved it. Don't worry, guys. I saved it. Again, same thing. Now, guarantee someone somewhere's going to always do this stretch like this and just like, oh. I know it's tempting. We're at the end of the workout. You put a lot of work in, but just hang on a little bit more. There's no more high heart rate stuff to do. It's a little bit more effort on your stretching. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to change up from the usual dynamic, but getting it into that same position. So hands on the ground for me, butt in the air, and then one hand open up, come back down, open up, come back down. So you get ever so nice, ever so gentle little bit of rotation on that lower back. 3, 2, 1, good. And then from here, just build yourself up. 3 big old rolls of the shoulder, up, back, down, forward, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, good. And with the arms and the shoulders, just take them open and close. Just get that nice kind of loose feeling. Feel a little bit tight still. If you've got a wall or something nearby, just take one hand and lean down as much as you can. So my legs are quite straight here. Again, just kind of maximizing the use of stuff that we don't have enough things for everybody to use at the park, or that would put us too close together. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Arms straight, legs are straight. Push back. And so you can see now from the angle you've got there, my head is coming underneath the arm. So I'm not just pausing here once it gets a little bit tight, trying to push back. And you got some, actually the Lakers shirt that looks quite nice. You've got the straight line, and the other arm is where it's just hanging out. I can do a little circle, the old stir the pot, stir the soup, stir the coffee. That's what's more important. We'll stir the coffee. 3, 2, 1, and coming up. And then last but most of it, certainly not least, a little bit of neck stretches. So weight of your hand just on the head, palm open on this side. Doesn't need to be a crazy amount of pressure. You could even, like I was saying on Friday's workout, if you had a little bit of a weight, something like a water jug, something like that, just put that. See, there's not a lot of water in that, so it's not too heavy. It's just enough that would give me a little bit more stretch. Change sides. Or if you had a kettlebell, something, just prepare that it's going to be a more intense stretch through the neck, but it shouldn't feel too bad. 3, 2, 1. And last but not least, hands just on the top of the head, back of the head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, swinging them back and forward, and the next one. Baby shark. We're done. Cool. So I'm going to see how this footage of the GoPro